presenting Today Is Your Tomorrow and Be Proud What's on Your Plate TV, I have a very special guest today. This is my husband. This is Dale. This is my cook. This is my personal chef, love of my life. Really quickly, he's going to put together your simple vegetable broth. And I'm going to let you take it away.
Right, well this time of year, almost everything that's warm and comfortable and yummy starts with a good broth. So you want to make a good vegetable broth, and people get too uptight about it. So basically you just take a pan, save all your trimmings, all the stuff you're going to see later on. All that stuff was trimmed out. You can just throw stuff. You don't have to worry about how it's cut up or anything. So I am going to put an onion.
And do you have oil in this pan, Dale?
I have about a half a teaspoon.
Okay, got it.
3 cloves of garlic. Just throw them in there. Who cares?
Got it.
This is the stuff that Sue cut up earlier. You got some daikon radish, some cauliflower.
We save a lot of this stuff
celery.
through the week. Like if you're cutting up veggies for your week, your carrot tops, your celery stalks, whatever you cut up, we actually save, put it in the freezer, and when we need vegetable stock, throw it all in there. Your kale, you know, all of that really yummy stuff, and that's what gives it that really depth of flavor.
You got collards that are going kind of south in the garden that you don't want to serve to humans.
Yum.
You got broccoli stems.
Love it.
How about those kale stems once you take the leaves off?
Yep, that's great.
Oh, look at these mushroom stems we did. You don't have to put any of this in there, only if you like it.
Yeah, no, it's all good
carrots.
stuff.
So this is just,
block or something.
Yeah, that's a
something green.
and just stuff we've kept. And it really, you know, if there's a vegetable you don't like, obviously don't go buy something you don't like, or if it's too strong, don't do it. This is just a really clean way to make your own vegetable stock.
It really is, and the fun part about it is you don't have to do anything special. These are those gross beans, you know, at the end of the season when the beans get really gross and gnarly. You save them, you don't throw them out. One caution is, if you're making stuff like this and you're not going to need, be careful about your herbs, because if you're making something that's not real savory with this and you want to cut, you don't want to put a bunch of herbs in there. So save the herbs for the cooking. These are tomatoes that I dried from last year. Just throw those in there.
Wow, that's great.
You don't even have to spend too much time with this. I like to get the bottom of it a little seared because it adds a deeper, richer flavor to it. So you just take this whole mishmash. You let it go, I don't know, 5 minutes, stir it around.
How much water is that, Dale?
Yeah, how much water?
Oh, it's probably a gallon. Just fill up your pot. What you want to do is you want to cover your vegetables.
That's a good tip.
All the way up, and then just crank it up. You boil it just mercilessly for 2 hours.
Okay.
Then let it sit for another 2 hours on your stove. Don't do anything with it.
Just let it sit there, no heat, just let it sit with the cover on.
I'm sorry, did you say steam or boil, or what did you say for 2 hours?
Boil it.
Boil it for 2 hours.
Yeah, just at a simmer.
And then let it sit there for 2 hours, then drain it so that all the vegetables are out and you just have the liquid.
You strain it all out and you just have the liquid.
And this is...
Your liquid is however you want to do it. If you want to leave it really dilute, or if you want a really rich broth, you just take some of the liquid down.
And obviously this is great for low sodium people.
Absolutely.
There's really no fat in it. You just use a tiny spit of oil. And they could use no oil, right? Absolutely.
And if you are really, as we are, aware of what you're eating and vegetables you're eating, you know you're also getting your organic stuff.
Yeah.
And so you just, this is the best and cleanest, and quite frankly, it's cheap.
Yeah.
So if you're looking,
because you're taking off what you're not using from your other veggies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you got frozen organic peas or frozen corn or whatever you got in the freezer, throw a bunch in there. Whatever you like to eat.
So this is a really quick and down and dirty way to make your own veggie broth. And the next show, we're going to be taking this yummy vegetable broth and making something even more savory and delicious.
Yummy.
So with that being said, thank you. You'll see him again because he's really the brains behind all of this. And be proud what's on your plate. Today is your tomorrow.